welcome Parachute TV1 people. This is Hair, Beauty, and Biz with Mandy McGee 1111. You can also find me at mandymcgee.com. What's up? Let me turn this around and say hi to you. Hey, what's up? Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining me on Periscope today on Parachute TV1. So happy to be here on this channel. And you know what? Maybe I look familiar because yesterday I was on Parachute TV doing a hair curling tutorial, and the replay was being really weird and glitchy and wasn't playing for a lot of you guys. And there was like something like 1,500 replay viewers. So I'm back. We're gonna try this again. And so this is good for some of you guys that were not on live yesterday and couldn't watch the replay. We got our second chance today. So we are going to get started. Let me introduce myself real quick to you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Thank you, thank you. Actually, first, let me just give you the opportunity. If you wanna share this scope out, just go ahead and swipe and share. And you can invite in anybody that you wanna invite in that wants to learn a really awesome hair curling tutorial. So if you have a special awesome girl, awesome lady in your life and she wants to have some awesome Victoria's Secret beachy waves, we're gonna be learning that in this scope today. So I'm gonna teach you some really awesome, quick, easy hair curling tips in this scope. So my name is Mandy McGee, and I am actually an online business coach. I teach entrepreneurs and online business owners how to get their websites up and started. I have a few online training academies that help you get your blogs up and email opt-ins. But you know what? I'm also a beauty expert. I am a hairstylist, and I work full-time in the salon, and I've been doing hair for the past 10 years. So I'm your girl to go to if you want, if you're have an online business and your face is out there, you are the brand, and you want to make sure that you're on Periscopes and your hair is on point and your eyebrows are on point and your makeup looks good. I would love to be the girl that helps you feel empowered to be on your scopes and know that you look good. When you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you look good. That's my whole motto. And today in particular, this lesson can be for anybody. So even if you're not in an online business and you just want to have really awesome looking hair, this is going to be such an amazing quick tutorial for you guys. And I teach a lot of different ways on how to curl hair. And this one always seems to be a little bit tricky for some people. And it's using the iron with the spring-loaded clamp. Sometimes this gets a little scary for some people. So, oh, did you just share this with your team? Thank you, Long Island Lash Lady. Got your name right this time. Thank you for bringing people on. I appreciate it so much. And you know what, guys, if you're in here, share this out to your girlfriends or your sisters or whoever. Bring the ladies up in here. Unless you want to learn how to maybe curl their hair. Wouldn't that be a nice gift, ladies, if the guys for once curled your hair, styled your hair for you? As long as they did right and didn't hurt your hair. I would be all up for that. So thank you, guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I have here, what tools are needed, so you guys can follow along if you want, or watch the replay and then you can practice this. Hey, and maybe try it out for tonight if you're doing something for the weekend. So all I have here are 2 ponytail holders. I have my brush, because we got to brush our knots out of our hair, okay? We got our brush. And then I have this spring-loaded curling iron, and this is by Hot Tools. This is one of my favorite brand of curling irons. It's a professional tool, and they're not really that expensive either. I have this one on my website. You can go look at it. My website is mandymcgee.com, Mandy with an I. And so this is a 1 1/4 inch curling iron, and usually for long lengths of hair, my hair is pretty long, I like to go anywhere from a 1 1/2 inch all the way down to a 1 inch curling iron, depending on how springy I want my curls to be. So 1 1/4 is right in the middle. It'll give you a voluminous curl, but it'll be a little relaxed looking too. So, and I also have a 1 inch curling iron here, but I'm not gonna use this one today. I'm gonna show you with the 1 1/4 inch. So, this is, thank you Z for putting my website on there. Yep, there it is, mandymcgee.com. All the tools that I'll be using today, even some of the products, are on my website, and you can get them right away if you want. So, all right, let's get started, okay? All right, so first what we wanna do is we wanna brush all of the knots out of our hair. And the reason why you wanna do this is because if you put heat over a knot in your hair, it can crease it, and then it can cause it to break off and snap. So make sure you're brushing all the knots out of your hair first, all right? All right, so Here's what I'm gonna do, and this is why this is gonna be such an easier technique. Like, I have tried a bunch of different curling techniques to try to find the easiest way to teach people, and what I found is this is one of the easiest, and it's gonna make sure that you don't miss any pieces, like in the back. You don't have any like random straight pieces like hanging out all the time. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my fingers and I'm basically separating my hair down the middle and bringing everything up front. Now, if you have like shoulder length hair, you can still probably reach it, and what we're gonna do is put it in a pigtail, okay? But if you have like an angled bob, here's what you need to do. You don't need to have a ponytail holder. All you have to do is the first few steps that I'm gonna show you in this tutorial. So this is gonna work if you have like a short bob with a few like longer pieces, or like hair down to here. So you pick and choose how you're gonna make this work for you, because all that really matters is the curling technique itself. So here's the first step. Okay, everything is in front of us. Now what I wanna do here is right in the back on each side of my part. So I'm gonna grab, I call this the veil. And this is the section of hair that lays over top of everything else. It's kind of like the protector. So I'm grabbing about 1 inch on each side of my part, and I'm just gonna tuck this behind my ears. All right, so this is really the only sectioning that we're gonna do. Thank you for recapping, Z, that's awesome. So grab the veil of hair on each side, and we're gonna let that down. Now, while we have this stuff separated, like this is the bulk of everything, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put this in a ponytail holder. So we're gonna have like pigtails happening here. I promise I'm not gonna keep it looking this way. This is honestly just to prevent you from having to section your hair a bunch of times. So it is kind of cute. I mean, maybe you could wear it like this if you wanted to, if that's your style. Maybe it wouldn't look so bad. So all I'm doing is putting everything in a ponytail holder. The reasoning behind me doing the pigtails, and I've seen a lot of people teach this hair curling tutorial where they put everything in a ponytail on the top of their head, and then they start curling the one ponytail. And that's a really quick way to curl your hair too, but how do you know if you are curling towards your face or away from your face? So, you know what I mean? You're gonna have a little bit of an unpredictable result by doing that. Whenever we separate it, there's Coach Glitter, what's up girl? Whenever we separate our hair and we put it in these two halves, what you have to know is everything that you're gonna curl on this side will be symmetrical to what you curl on this side. So you're gonna have a symmetrical curl that falls down and around your face. So that is the point of doing the pigtails, okay? And the point of leaving these guys out is because these are our money pieces. So if I were to pull all this way back here and stretch it and curl it, I would be too flat around my forehead here. And plus, if you have bangs, like they're not gonna fit in there either. So what I want to do is I'm going to split our veil section in half. So these are just going to be 2 pieces. And this is where I always teach like the no-no part. Like this is what I see all the time. People wonder why curl isn't staying in their hair, or they wonder why the spring is so hard to use. And this is the no-no. Here, wait, get ready for it. Ready? Oh, it's like they release down so quick, and that is gonna cause you to get one of those awful creases in your hair that's gonna like not be able to come out unless you rewash it. So here's the trick. So what I wanna do, and here's where I'm gonna put the iron in the middle of that section, okay? It's vertical, the iron is going in vertical. But what I'm gonna do here is before I even close the clamp, I'm gonna give myself a little half turn, and so that way it's already kind of nice and smooth. Now here's where I like to make sure that I teach this part really slow, because this is what makes the curls last long and they give you a good wave in your hair. So I always leave the little tail end out. I put the iron in the middle of that section, and every time I make a turn, I click the iron. So here, let me show you again. On this front piece, so I'm putting it in the middle of this section. I'm doing a half turn before I close it. Every time I turn the iron up, I click it, hear the click. The tail end is hanging out. That way it is the last thing to get curled. It doesn't need much heat on it. And this is how you're gonna get a nice even curl, like even heat distribution all the way down the curling iron. All right, so let's do the other side. And then how do we know if we are turning our curls away from our face or towards our face? And I always do the little like pinky, I don't know what, like a pinky, I just made it up. It's like the pinky technique, whatever. So whenever you put the iron in, again, I'm putting it in, I'm making sure I bend the hair around the iron first. All right, lift your pinkies up. And whenever you turn, is your pinky going away from you or is it going towards you? See, the pinky's going away. So now we know the curl is going away from our face because it's gonna be different depending on what side of the head you're working on. So a lot of people get like tripped up whenever they're like, I don't know which way it's going. So here's the other thing too. The iron, the cord is below me. You see that? That makes, this cord is always like below. So instead of having the cord go all the way from like up here, this is like awkward positioning for your body. And that's what a lot of people run into. They're like, I don't know what to do with my arms. And a lot of times it's just because you're flipping the iron all over the place. So that makes it easy. Keep the cord down with a spring-loaded iron. All right, so we have the money pieces curled. So we have some nice soft waves going on right there. And so what I'm gonna do here, so I have layers in my hair. And if you have layers in your hair, this is what I want you to do. I want you to grab the end of this little ponytail, this pigtail, and then I want you to shake it out. And look, when you shake out the ends, you can grab out the shorter pieces. See that? So this is gonna be your first section that you curl. And I think in this entire pigtail section, I'm probably only gonna need 3 curls total. All right. So, and if you guys have questions and I'm not seeing them, I'm so sorry. We'll do a quick Q&A at the end of this and I can answer your questions so we can make sure that this is gonna be something that's gonna work for you. So, and then, yeah, these longer pieces here, look, I'm just gonna split this in half. And then, like I said, remember to always kind of brush out any little knots you might have. So this curling iron is a 1 1/4 inch curling iron, and it is by Hot Tools. And I like this size of curling iron for like medium and long lengths of hair. It gives you enough bounce in your hair with enough, with like a little bit of a soft, relaxed curl wave. Thank you so much. So are you guys excited to try this? Do you think this is really easy? Am I showing you here in a really good way that will break this down and make it less confusing? Because you don't have to section out your hair. We're just curling pigtails. It's really simple. So what I'm gonna do here is drop this straight out. Look, that was 3 curls on that side. You guys see that? Only 3 curls. You're gonna love this whenever we take it out. And if I wasn't like demonstrating all this, it would probably take me like quite a bit less time. I think I was able to do this in less than 5 minutes the other day. All right, so I grabbed my shorter layers out of there. Yep, and you can use a shorter curling iron as well for shorter lengths of hair. So like, remember when I said if you had a bob and like say you don't have enough length in your hair to do like the pigtails, just do this section, this top part. All you really have to know is grab the hair that's long enough to fit in a barrel. You don't have to get everything in there. Where'd that go? I just like, section, there it is, get out of here, okay. All right, let me get the next section. Alrighty. Isn't this really, really easy? It is so, so simple. And this is one of those things that honestly, if I have to do a Periscope really, really quick and my hair looks atrocious, this is a really cool curling technique. Say you need to get on Periscope real quick, but you want to look cute, or you're doing something where you're showing your face, or maybe you have to take a quick selfie for some reason, or get the kids out of the door in 5 minutes. This is one of the easiest ways that I have found to get the best results for curling your hair. All right, so let's count this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 curls on each side. That's only 10 curls. So isn't that amazing? All right, so what I'm gonna do right here, oh, and I just wanna let you know too, I have my husband, he has been commenting for me. Maybe you can leave a bunch of emojis there. You guys can also follow me on my channel, Mandy McGee 1111 on Periscope. I do a lot of hair tutorials. I do a lot of beauty stuff on the weekends, and then a lot of like online business coaching during the weekdays too. So there it is, there's the emojis with the target, the guy who's doing this, the nerdy glasses. So go ahead and follow. Since you're on here, if you like this. So what I'm gonna do is actually, before I do that, let's take these out. We'll take these out before I put hairspray on. So gently remove the ponytail holders, okay? Gently, gently. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tip down and just shake this out a little bit. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. What? Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. What do you guys think? Was that quick and easy? Do you like the result that we got from that? Isn't that so pretty? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my Kenra Strong Hold Hairspray, and I'm just gonna lightly spray this on the ends and then do a little scrunching action. So it's a light spray, then scrunch. Don't go all over and then try to touch your hair. This is really strong hold. Just spray a little bit on the ends and then scrunch a smidgen there. And that will make sure that your curls are holding up for you. So how pretty is that? Isn't that good? Can you have my hair? Yeah, do my hair curling tutorials and you'll have my hair, I promise. Maybe someday we'll do an extension tutorial. I don't have any extensions in right now. I have had extensions in my hair before. I don't have any in right now, but I do a lot of extensions at the salon, and that helps out a lot too. They just hold curl really, really good. You can get like clip-in extensions if you want longer hair too. So have you guys, do you guys think that this is gonna be something that you can try? I would love to know if this is something that you want to learn more about, or maybe other hair tutorial ideas that I should do next Friday, because I'm going to be on Parachute TV on this channel every Friday at 6 o'clock Eastern time is the normal time that I'm going to be on Parachute TV on Fridays. But they allowed me to come back on today because yesterday the replay was like being all weird. So I will take some awesome hair questions, anything that's related to what we did today. I can totally take your questions from you if you would like. Let me see what you guys got here. Ooh, I need a drink of water. Awesome. Texturizing hairspray is amazing. Oh yeah, Blow Pro has an amazing texturizing spray. It's like a, it's like a hairspray, it's aerosol, but it gives you like a fun kind of beachy texture to your hair. It's like a salt spray that you put in on dry hair, not wet hair. How do you prevent frizz from naturally curly hair? I'm glad you asked that. A lot of that has to do with the products that you put in beforehand, before you even blow dry your hair. Putting in smoothing products before you blow dry. There's a lot of blow drying techniques that help decrease frizz, a lot of products that help decrease frizz. I have a 4-part hairstyle tutorial series. If you guys are interested on that, it's at mandymcgee.com/tutorial series. So I have a free 4-part it's like a hairstyling tutorial series. So I teach you how to, curl your hair with a wand where you like wrap around it. I talk products. I teach you how to do the perfect blowout on your hair to prep you for heat tools. So for smoothing or adding volume. So actually, and I want to show you guys too. So a lot of people ask about like, not washing your hair every day, dry shampoo. This is one of my favorite products. This is by Blow Pro, and it's called Faux Dry, and it is a powder dry shampoo. It's not an aerosol one. I really like the powder. Look. Woo! So I actually just put that in my hair earlier today because I don't wash my hair every day because that takes too much time. And then they also, Pureology, they have a dry conditioner. So I like to spray this on my ends to make sure that I am maintaining enough moisture in my hair, because whenever you skip your shampoos and then you're curling, you're also like, that can dry your hair out a little bit too. So I love these products. I have these on my website as well at mandymcgee.com. Just go under the product section and you'll see the store, and I list all these things here. So heat protection, I love Blow Pro. They have a really good heat protecting spray. Pureology has a really good heat protecting spray. Now what happens is so say you want to curl your hair, but you don't want to have to wash it and you don't want to start from scratch. Even though it will come out in like a wet spray, when you spray it on, the heat protector, what you want to do is take your blow dryer, hit it with the blow dryer real quick, and it will dry the product in your hair. And then you can go through with your heat tool. So you can apply products on your hair and then dry them in. A lot of people don't even think to do that. So thank you guys, thank you. So does anyone have any requests on what I should do for next week? I know yesterday people had mentioned learning some volume techniques to get more volume in your hair. So we could do like volume, like teasing techniques and things like that. There we go, mandymcgee.com. Woohoo! Shout out to the hubby doing a great job. Yes, he's on my Mandy McGee account right now on here so that you guys can follow me. So tips for men. Well, Maybe I can brainstorm some things from tips for men, but I mostly focus on women's hair. But you know what? I know men are in, the online business as well, and there are a lot of tips for guys out there too to make sure that they're very presentable if they're on camera. And I'll tell you right now, I think like 99%, if not 100% of men that are on TV or on the news or on movies and things like that, they're not afraid to wear a little bit of powder every so often. So if you're shiny, put a little powder on. So that's my tip for men. All right, so thank you guys so much. I appreciate you being here. Like, it's amazing. And thank you for jumping back on if you were already on yesterday. But follow me on my Periscope channel, Mandy McGee 1111. During the week, we talk a lot of online business building, things like that. On the weekends, I do a lot of tutorials, beauty tutorials. So if you need some tips and advice in order to make you feel empowered and confident in your online business, and you're on camera and you want to look good and feel good and just blow it up in your business, then I am your girl. If you just want to learn some awesome hair techniques and tutorials, I'm your girl for that too, so for the everyday person. But thank you guys so much for being here. What I'll do is go back through and read some of your comments, and then I'll make a log to kind of make sure I know what you guys want to see next time. But follow me on Parachute TV. If you're not following Parachute TV, swipe and make sure you're sharing these people, because they're awesome and they're allowing people of all different types of niches and creative minds to share their knowledge on Periscope. So make sure you're following them. I'll be here every Friday at 6 o'clock Eastern time. All right. Thank you guys so much. I will see you later. Bye.